So look, I guess what you can see there is we covered a lot of ground looking at for the frogs of concern across the entire bird footprint in East Gippsland. The results were mixed. They were encouraging that the frogs were where we hoped they would be.
Stand in front of the computer.
I'm going to stand in front of a computer, do I?
Yeah. Thank you.
But there are areas of concern which have got a lot of impacts around them. You know, Martins Creek area was mentioned before, and the level of siltation that's gone into that creek, including dead animals and other things which have actually fouled the water up. You know, the emergence of some weed species and things like that, you know, they just add challenges to the recovery of the species that are in those environments. So together, by monitoring, by undertaking weed control, the feral control and all those sorts of things, we're in a reasonable place to make sure that these things persist into the future. And through regular monitoring that you guys can do through that frog app or other applications like that, we've got an understanding of how things are going beyond the initial survey period. So I'd encourage everyone to download the app. It does go through to the greater database, but that's accessible to all of us. And you'll get immediate feedback from the museum volunteers who will tell you what species you've got there. And then that goes into your little pocket of, you know, tick species that you can add to. And, you know, if you like a bird observer and, you know, you do your checking, it's similar sort of thing with frogs. It's quite enjoyable. So any questions on the program?
I just want to comment that frog ID app is brilliant, and the feedback that you get is just so encouraging. And I've used it around the Sarsfield area, so
I use it at every site where we're at, and I submitted the calls through that too, because I just think it's really important that, you know, not just what I've seen, it's also another way of, you know, it validates the calls too. So I could say I heard a Martin's toadlet, but, you know, at least then you've got that physical record, it's geo referenced, and it shows exactly where it was as well. So it is very good.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Cool.
So I've run out of time for questions, Tom.
That's all right.
We'll have to follow and catch up later.
Thank you.